Raider Nation, how are you guys doing tonight? Welcome to another great episode of The Unfiltered Truth. I'm your host, Phil Jones. Phil Robinson, I think he went AWOL on me. Knowing him, he's probably going to be getting ready to get off of work. He'll be joining me momentarily, most likely. But you guys, I'm loving what I've been hearing so far from camp. But as always, remember, subscribe to The Unfiltered Truth on our YouTube page. It'll be a great blessing for us. You know, you can subscribe to the Facebook page, and also, you know, you can follow us on Twitter. But other than that, we have a lot to dive into tonight. First things first, Raiders defense is starting to show up. Something that, you know, we've been looking at so far. You know, you look at the upgrades that they've been able to add to this team. And, you know, I'm going to get into the big old signing right away. But Raiders, you know, you heard about earlier this week, you know, Solomon Thomas not being able to fit in with that 3 technique and them kicking him to the DN spot. I mean, I get it. Solomon Thomas, he's sitting about 280 at the D tackle spot. Now, yes, it's the 3 technique. You want somebody a little bit lighter. Usually your guy that's playing the 3 technique, they're about 285, 290 to 298 at least. I wouldn't say 298. I say more or less just about 290. But you also have Clelin Ferrell that plays this spot. But, you know, Clelin Ferrell, he's a lot taller than him, and he's a little bit bigger. He's muscular-wise. So you'll see him play that spot. But I think you're going to end up seeing Solomon Thomas being in that base defense, that base 43 defense, where you're going to actually kick him on the outside. You know, he'll help with run support and also pass as well. So having him there is still not a problem. See, that's the thing with the Raiders. They don't have any problems so far. They're going to have, oh, you know, this guy can fill in that spot. He can fill in that spot. You know, that was something that me and Phil had discussed last night, and I like having these problems. Not the bad problems of, oh, God, we don't have a guy that can fit that spot. We don't have a guy that can do that spot. We got to keep looking and looking. Now, we get into Raiders signing a veteran, a Pro Bowler, D tackle Gerald McCoy, and I like this signing. This man, yes, he was injured. He had a ruptured quadrant last year with the Cowboys, and he was trying to come back. He was about, give or take, probably about 75, 80% healthy, being able to try to come back, but, you know, didn't happen. He went on and just got his rest for the rest of the year. He's been training. From the word that's out of Henderson at the facility, he had a great physical, and the staff was loving it. Looking at this signing for Gerald McCoy, and I know a lot of folks are like, oh, you know, he's probably going to have to work his way up on the roster with the D-line on the depth. I mean, yeah, that's any guy. But the thing of it is, if Gerald McCoy can get back to the way he was in 2019, getting about, 37 tackles, 5 sacks. He also had about, 13 quarterback hits. He generated about, 24 pressures. That's something that you want from your defensive tackle, and especially from the 3 technique. I think he's going to be a guy that he may end up starting. So you end up seeing a rotation where it's going to be McCoy, you'll see Ferrell, you'll see Jefferson. Now, Thielen it's going to be now an interesting battle because you have these guys playing the 3 technique. McCoy, Jefferson. Well, with Farrell, he's going to probably kick back out the DN as well. And then you're also going to be looking at Phelan, and you also have Stills. So you got another battle going on with 4 of these guys. And I like this. I like this problem. But most likely, if Gerald McCoy maintains staying healthy, which I don't think that's going to be a problem for him. If you look at his career, I mean, he'll give you on an average about 14 to 15 games out of the season. I think with Gus Bradley's defense, you can get him in a rotation. Okay, let's get him on every 2 downs, and then let's go on and rotate it out. We're going to add Quentin Jefferson right here, maybe for first down or second down, whoever it is. They have a good rotation now. If they were to stick with these guys right here, if the season were to start today, your starters being Crosby, Yannick, Jefferson, Hankins, and then you have Gerald McCoy. You also have Farrell that can kick inside, and he's going to be playing in a rotation with the DNs as well. I mean, the Raiders' D-line is better off than what it was last year. You have a solid coaching staff, and now you have solid players. You got young players, and you got some veterans as well. So the Raiders, there were a lot of folks that were saying that I'm not too comfortable with where the D-line is going to be this year. After this signing, I'm going to say I feel so much comfortable than what I was feeling, I said, before training camp. The Raiders are in a better situation right now. We go back, to today's camp. We found out something new. You started to see your normal lineup at linebackers. So Kwiatkowski was out there in the starting lineup. You had Morrow and Littleton. I like that group. That's your original group. Like I said last night, the Raiders are going to be rotating these guys in and out. It's basically plug in to see if he's going to have success in this package, or plug that guy in to see if he's going to have success in that package. That's all they're going to be doing. So when you hear that, it looks like such and such is going to be the main starter, I wouldn't jump to that conclusion yet, okay? So the Raiders are going to really look to use everybody on this defense. And if they use everybody on this defense, I'm going to tell you this. Ain't not one damn excuse why they should be having problems. Because that one guy really can't do it. They're going to look to the next one. And these are pretty solid guys that have done an excellent job. Like I said, I can give you these names. Darius Phelan, you look at what he did with Arizona, and you look at what he did with the Chargers under Gus Bradley. He did great. When you look at Quentin Jefferson, when he was with Seattle, he did a good job. And especially with the Bills. You saw how much he became a problem for us when we faced them week 4, when he was playing for Buffalo. And then you also look at Solomon Thomas. Solomon Thomas coming out on the outside. Maybe he might slide back in on a few pass rushes, on, maybe it might be some nickel packages or dime packages. But you have Yannick, you have Max Crosby. The Raiders defense they're gonna come out this year stronger and faster than what we've seen in the past 3 years. Like I said, coaching plays a major part with these guys having good success this year. Now, a lot of folks, I'm going to reiterate. Yes, we saw majority of these guys that are there this year not looking good. These past, I'll say about 2 years, Rookie year, they look okay. They look pretty good. And then they went downhill in 2020. That's not going to be the case this year. The Raiders have a better squad mentally and physically. Coaching plays a major part, and they can work and develop these guys, work on their technique better than what, Gunther was doing. I don't think they're going to have that problem like they did for the past 3 years. New defensive regime. Gus Bradley knows what the hell he's doing. They got the right players in there, and, going on the back end of the secondary, having literally a real safety back there. My God, that is refreshing. To have Trayvon Morag back there that can come across and say, you know what? You thought I was going to let Hunter Renfrow get that damn ball? Hell no. Practice, he's running across the field and just swatting the ball out the way. That's what I want from my safety. I don't want to see my safety trailing the receiver. I want my safety right over in that area to make sure there's no big plays happening. And because we're starting to see that in practice, as the saying goes, what you show me at practice is what you're going to show me on the field. And so far, I've been satisfied. Now, granted, your safeties and DBs, they really can't hit in camp. Like, the offensive players, they really can't hit them. New CBA and, Players Association. So you really can't do any of that like you used to. But to see them out there today, being able to stay on them in. I mean, granted, yes, we saw Brian Edwards decimating Keyshawn Nixon. I mean, I will say Keyshawn Nixon stayed on him, but Brian Edwards is a nasty. Whoo. We got a steal in that draft, getting Brian Edwards from out of South Carolina. Yeah, Rich, I know it is Keyshawn Nixon, but I'm going to give Keyshawn Nixon this. He stayed up on him. It was really man to man, but then again, Nixon, two things. One, got a little grabby. Two, you got to turn your head for the ball. And I know they probably saying that during the film room. You're going to have some underthrown passes at camp. It happens a lot. But, I'm not going to dive too much into that. But the fact of the matter is, your receivers, they're catching the ball, man. That makes me feel comfortable. Yeah. I'm looking at everybody's comments right now, and I'm going to put everybody's comments out there. I'll start right here. Mariota has been shining. He's been going off. I know some folks have been saying, well, he's thrown like 2 interceptions to Nick Kwiatkowski. I believe what's been going on with that, they're having him do a certain quarterback drill with him and his wide receivers where he's throwing into those tight windows or throwing into traffic to get his receiver to basically get out of their comfort zone and go in and contest for that ball where they can say, you know what? I need you to fight and go get that ball. I need to see if I can rely on you within traffic. And, that's normal. And if you're doing that, you're forcing that, the interceptions and whatnot, it's not a bad thing because, as I said last night, you have a lot of quarterbacks that have done that in training camp. So there's nothing new. So Aaron Rodgers is one guy that's done that. Tom Brady's done that. I can name a few others, but the fact of the matter is, this is common. There's folks that try to freak out on it. Settle down, relax. This is normal. Okay? Exactly, Kevin. It's just practice. Practice makes perfect. So when you go out there, you got to step in at quarterback, hey, we're used to doing this, hey, I'm going to throw it right in this area. I'm expecting you to be there. We went over this plenty of times. So. Exactly. Thank you. Exactly. You hit right on the mark. They do tell their quarterbacks to throw to the receivers over in that area and throw to your DBs. It's normal. Morrow will be a huge impact on this team this year. Absolutely. And it's going to be the tight end tandem that we should have gotten last year. This is something that I think a lot of folks have been licking their chops about, that you're going to have Waller, Morrow, 2 tight ends set. That's going to be nasty going back and forth this year. Who knows? I'm going to be real. There's a possibility it could look something like how Gronk and, Hernandez was doing back in New England. So who knows? I thought about that. That's a possibility that could happen. Tyler Gillespie could step in and take that job if he doesn't step up. Or, Carl Joseph could end up taking Jonathan Abrams' spot. So he's got to get some work done. He's got to get some work, because if that's the thing that's going on, it ain't a good look. I hope that Abrams can figure it out, but hey, if it's my job, I ain't letting nobody take it. Yeah, a lot of people, hey, I'm just trying to figure this out. Why in the world have we forgot about Carl Joseph? Yes, he's alive. Phil, where the hell are you at? That's what I'm saying, bro. Running up in them damn mountains in California, bro. Look, you got to get out of there, man. I need you here on the show, bro. The people want to hear from you, bro. You in the comment section, that shit ain't gonna work. I don't give a damn. This man at work, the struggles. Get your work in, get your money, bro. But the other thing I also want to discuss with the defense, and it's so much damn stuff to discuss, damn. That's that nickel battle. That slot battle that's going on for that cornerback position. I saw what you did right there. I feel it. But that slot battle that's going on, Nevin Lawson, Nate Hobbs. Shit, to be honest, I think I would go on and add Damon Arnett in that little situation. It's a 3-way battle. In my honest opinion, I feel that Damon Arnett might be able to come out on top and grab that spot. But I do like Nate Hobbs, and I know We've heard a lot of good things about, I'm about to cringe a little bit, but Nevin Lawson having a good camp so far. And I'm going to be real here. That 2-game suspension is something that's probably going to end up hurting Nevin Lawson securing that spot. But if I'm the Raiders, if you're seeing that Damon Arnett is being serious and trying to show everyone that, hey, I wasn't playing 100% last year. I didn't execute, but I'm going to show everybody that I can do it this year. Let them get out there. And, with Nate Hobbs, now, in my opinion, Nate Hobbs is a lot faster than Damon Arnett. So my whole thing is, if I were to go in with anybody right now, in my opinion, I wouldn't mind going with Nate Hobbs. But if Damon Arnett is stepping up and holding it down, you better stick with him. I'm just, I know somebody's going to say, well, once again, Nevin Lawson's doing pretty good out there in the slot. I don't trust Nevin Lawson. I don't care. If you're going to be someone that's going to end up getting cheap performance enhancement that did not help you your entire season, I can't take it serious. I'm sorry. This man got suspended for 2 games for taking PEDs that he probably got from Dollar General that didn't even help him. This man couldn't even get a damn interception last year. Come on. Damn. Y'all killing me in these comment sections. Phil, you gotta stop, man. Crack kick, stop. You killing me. You killing me, Robinson. You're killing me. I'm confident that Coach Miller's will put the players on the field that he trusts. I absolutely, Kevin, you're right. They're going to put the best players out there. You're healthy. You're able to react to the ball. You have good coverage skills, and you can tackle. The Raiders are going to definitely look right into that. They're going to look at, hey, we want to roll with him as our starters. And that's a smart thing to do. There's no problem with that. Stop. Damn. Y'all killing me with this. Y'all killing me with this, Nevin Lawson. Kevin says, disciplined players. Absolutely. I don't know. Maybe Romanowski did hit him with the good stuff. Who knows? Because he did get that forced fumble and then fumble recoveries. I don't know, man. P. Rob said Lawson definitely getting the vaccine. Y'all gonna get me suspended. Stop. Arnett hasn't worked in the slot any in the camp. Hasn't even been mentioned. Well, here's the thing. Just because you're not being mentioned in camp by the reporters don't mean a damn thing all the time. Let's be real. If you're hearing majority stuff being mentioned in camp, sometimes that guy is not going to end up being with the team. Let's be real. We've heard John Gruden over the years like, yeah, man, we can go back to Kenyon Hatcher. Kenyon Hatcher, he's great. He's doing this and he's doing fantastic. And where was Kenyon Hatcher in 2018? Nowhere to be found. He had that last game in Seattle and was nowhere to be found. So, I'm just saying, if you're not hearing Right? Don't get me wrong. I like Zay Jones, but it scares me when I'm hearing John Gruden mention this man's name too many damn times. I'd be like, hold on now. I don't want to get cut. Maybe I need to stop popping up within the media's Twitter tweets. So that should give you like a sign that not all is going to be well. There's a ton of competition going on. So nobody's really locked in. I mean, the only guys that are really locked in that you're going to know of is, Carr, Jacobs, Drake, Ingold. If I got to go down the whole damn list, Ruggs, Edwards, Renfro, Waller, Moreau, in your whole starting no line. And yes, Alex Leatherwood, yes, taking care of business. Fucking love it. But like I said, you go through that whole D line who I just named as some of your starters early. Most of them look locked in. Your linebackers so far that you've seen are locked in, they're going to make the team. Unless, something else happens and you just be like, damn, didn't see that coming. But like I said, that wide receiver room, it's a battle brewing in there. And there's definitely a battle brewing for that third running back spot. Bro, you don't know whose job Tanner Muse is taking? Hey, that's the war dog, man. That's special teams. He's leading he's going to be a part of that elite unit on special teams, bro. Y'all should know this. Tanner Muse is the fastest linebacker on the team. I want him running down the field, bro. He's going to be running down on kickoff, punt team, safety punt. Hopefully we ain't got to deal with that shit. Andre James, so far from what I've heard, is doing an excellent job. No, we don't speak of Kyle Wilbur, okay? We're not speaking of Kyle Wilbur. I don't ever talk about that. I don't ever talk about that man again. Godly. Jesus. Rich, I can't believe you did that, bro. Don't ever bring up Wilbur's name again. But no, so far the O-line has been doing good. They've been doing solid. Just looking at some of the 11 on 11 that they had today, I know some folks put up some videos where you can see it. And from what I saw, O-line took care of business. And, there's one video where, Mr. 91 was taking care of business as well off the edge. So we're going to have an interesting camp. We're going to have an interesting preseason as well. I don't think this D-line sucks, Mr. Robinson. I think this D-line right now, especially adding Gerald McCoy, is going to look pretty damn good. Okay? We need to remember that Gerald McCoy is pretty damn good. When the last time your D tackle got about 5 or 6 sacks each season? When the last time we had a D tackle do that shit? Jerry Green. Oh, no. I'll take a look at what Mo Hurst posted. But Jerry Green, he's been interesting. He's been showing good flashes, but, I take my chance when I see him doing preseason week 1. Because most likely he's going to get a lot of work, and we got to see what he can do. Yeah, Darryl Russell. Yeah, it's been a long ass time, bro. Ooh, Mo Hurst really posted a confused face. Oh shit. Russell, Chester McLaughlin. Yeah, that's been a long ass time. Yes, God rest Darryl Russell's soul, man. Damn. Look, best of luck for Mo Hurst, but he's with the Niners, and we focusing on the Raiders, and we need to know if they really gonna shock the world with this new and improved defense. Yeah. Oh man, that's funny, bro. That is hella funny. Mo Hurst really got hurt off of that. Damn. Yeah. But yeah. Before I was just jumping back and forth. Oh yeah, damn. Richard Seymour as well. He was pretty good for us inside and outside. Okay. But running back position right now, the third running back spot, there's a battle brewing between Trey Regis and Jalen Richard. I'm going to be real here. You're paying a third string running back $3.5 million. I want everybody in their right mind to think right now. Do you think we should keep a guy that is making $3.5 million, fumbles the ball, average probably about what? You know what? I even pull up his damn average right now. That's where I'm at. That is where I'm at. I'm gonna pull up his average because there's some folks that be like, "Oh, we need to keep Jalen Richard." The hell, I want to keep Jalen Richard. Did Jalen Richard give him about 500-600 yards? No. Y'all want to know what he's averaging? Let's see. If you take away the big run that Jalen Richard had, and I'm going to be cold-blooded with it, because let's be real here. Let's be real here. Jalen Richard had that big run against the Saints, and we really didn't see him afterwards. He was like a turd drifting in the wind. Man, he almost got killed on that check down, bro. I know y'all remember that. Got killed on that check down. What was it? Derwin James took his world, man. Here we go. I'm gonna pull this up for you guys. I just really feel that it's funny. Somebody really had the nerve to tell me we need to keep Jalen Richard. I like Trey Regis. Trey Regis, if you look at what he did at Louisiana for the Raging Cajun, go and look up. It's on YouTube. 5'11", about 220. The man is like a big ass bowling ball. You know how you got your small, your medium, your big ass bowling ball for like a Shaquille O'Neal hand? Okay, he's the one that fits the Shaquille O'Neal hand. Look, that man was running people over in college. If you thought you were going to gang tackle him, he kept his feet moving and he would give you an additional 5 to 10 yards running the ball. I like a running back that can do that. Not the ones that are, I don't know, giving me 2-3 yards and that's it. I'm not dealing with that crap. I'm going to take away that week 2 game. I know some folks are like, well, that's messed up, but I'm gonna be real with you. There we go. All right. Let me get damn. Wow. Not even what I needed. So Jalen Richard only averaged about what? 3 yards a carry? Nah, I can't deal with that. That ain't enough. There was a time when you saw Jalen Richard run the ball, hit the outside, and he was giving you a game where, his rookie year was looking great, but after that, it just went down the toilet. Because the following year had nothing but fumbles. Then 2018 about the same, but receiving yards look great. And then, so on and so forth. You keep going forward. His numbers started to deplete. So in the end, Raiders already got a back that can do the same thing that they had Jalen Richard doing. Yeah, they're paying him more, but this guy got about nearly 1,000 yards rushing. Kenyon Drake is doing everything 10 times better than what we had Jalen Richard doing. When you had Richard, you take Richard out, you have a big bruiser with Josh Jacobs, and then you also have Drake that's going to be your little speed scat back, receiving back. But Trey Regis, here's the thing. You need another big bruising back. Trey Regis is that guy. We're going to see during preseason who's going to win that battle. Now, there's another running back that has caught my eye. Came from the same place that Mr. Alec Ingold came from. And that was Groshek. Groshek's a little he's a nasty back. Big old bruising back. A Mike Allstott. But no, you know what? I take that back. He's more of a Peyton Hillis when he was running the ball at Cleveland. So Groshek, I keep my eye on, but my whole thing so far, if we're really looking at this battle, is Richard and Regis. But I'm just not too sure with, somebody not agreeing to what Gruden wants, getting a shot and whatnot. That's something you got to factor in. And John might not keep him. But I say let that man battle it out. He lose it, you go Trey Regis. But yeah, the Raiders need a guy that can carry the load. If, let's say, knock on wood, thank God, pray to God not, that Jacobs is out again. You got Drake and Regis. So you're going to need some power and you're still going to need that speed. You can't put all of that on Kenyon Drake. Don't get me wrong, Kenyon Drake's a good running back, but I don't want to put that load on him if I know I have another big bruising back. So if the Raiders can get that done and just go with Jacobs, Kenyon Drake, and Trey Regis, I think they're going to be pretty damn solid. So, and then to end it off, you also have that wide receiver room. Like I said, there's a chance the Raiders end up keeping about maybe 6 to 7 receivers. There's a chance. I know a lot of people are like, hold on. You smoking crack right now. I'm not smoking crack, all right? There's a chance that the Raiders keep maybe about 6 to 7 wide receivers. So you might end up seeing Keelan Doss make a surprise and make the team. And you might end up seeing Zay Jones still making the team. Dylan Stoner making the practice squad? Possibility, yeah. Now, Dylan Stoner goes off in preseason, that's going to be a whole different story. Let's see. How has Nassib looked in camp? Is he stinking up the joint too? No, Nassib's not stinking up the joint. Nassib is right in the middle, neutral. Drake's going to get all those third down reps. I mean, not exactly. I mean, he's going to get third down reps, but you got to mix it up. You can't just keep doing the same thing with the same person. That's how you end up getting figured out most of the time. No, 6 ain't far-fetched at all, but I think 7 is more far-fetched for a lot of people. But, hey, John Gruden, he loves his receivers. He loves his tight ends. So you might end up seeing 7 there, 4 there. Who knows? Yeah, just regular. I'm fine with that. If NASA want to step up and put on a show later on, hey, so be it. But, I mean, other than that, the Raiders, so far in camp, everything has looked pretty damn good. It's been balanced. You're going to have this offense overall is going to be fucking good. Excuse my French, but this offense is going to be good. From your red zone, adding the pieces that you have, to just overall, the O-line is looking a lot better than what some people thought they were. Like, people thought they were going to be dead last. I keep telling people, don't buy into what you hear at PFF all the time. All right, and Alex Leatherwood, that boy is putting in work. All right. Alex Leatherwood is putting in the work. That little battle he had between him and Max Crosby, I awarded that to Alex Leatherwood, because when you make your opponent stop moving their feet completely, you've already won the battle. All right? I ain't worrying about the majority of the other media. Look, I got my job to do. They do theirs. They just salty. Is what it is. But, other than that, that's about it. Wrapping this up. As always, if you missed the show, you guys can jump back on the YouTube channel, subscribe to the Unfiltered Truth. You guys can recap and rewatch the shows. If you can't watch it, you can go on Spotify, look up the Unfiltered Truth. You guys can listen to the show, listen to iHeartRadio, and listen to it on Google Play Podcasts and iTunes. As always, I'm your boy Phil Jones. Oh, if you're down to join me, I will be on Spotify Green Room at 11 o'clock, and we'll talk more Raider football. If you guys want to drop your questions, I will answer them. I will answer them and be truthful, as always. Other than that, you guys take care. God bless. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Oh, yeah, I will send that link out for you guys for Spotify Green Room.